people who were applauding, encouraging and cheering all the athletes who were standing at the start line of the racing track. Those athletes were girls and were disabled, or as people say, specially able. As the gun was shot, the race began. Respected Toastmaster, Gavaliers, good evening to one and all present here. As soon as the bullet was fired, all the racers started to speed ahead. But suddenly, one girl fell down and she started bleeding. She was crying and she was wailing with pain. Seeing this, another girl who was racing at the front stopped, looked back and went to her, and she made her stand up and supported her by holding her hand. Seeing this, all the other girls also came with her and took her to the finish line. By this we can see that victory is not just for oneself, but victory with togetherness, victory with open-mindedness, and victory for being able to inspire others to do something good is what we can see from this example. These are the true qualities which are needed for a great leader. And sports can surely take you up there. It has many fundamental qualities which make you a great leader. Sports teaches you to win. Without this being in mind, surely you wouldn't be able to play any kind of sport properly. But at the same time, it also teaches you that losing is also there. It's not that always you win. You have to lose at times and you have to face it. This is one of the most important qualities which a leader needs to have, facing defeat. At that particular time, you have to make your mindset on how do you overcome this, what were your mistakes and how would you rectify them in order to make the next time much better and achieve your motive. So this sports helps you in improvising yourself and making yourself better for your next time so that you can achieve your goal more properly and in a better way. Sports also teaches you to respect others as well. Each one has their own value and each one are capable of doing something or the other. We have to respect them and treat them with kindness no matter what. If we do this only, they would also respect us and hold us with high regard, due to which they will also treat us as a leader and respect us and follow our decisions as well. Sports also makes you very responsible. If you are the captain of a school team, then it is your responsibility that you lead the team to victory. You have a certain aim and you lead the team along with you. It makes you take decisions which you have never probably taken at all. It makes you capable of creating your own choices and also makes you an independent person. These qualities are really needed for a good and effective leader. Making sacrifices is not at all a weak thing. In fact, it's a very strong virtue of people. You're giving up something for the betterment of something else. Sports helps you in this as well. The decisions sometimes which you make might be something of a sacrifice which will be for the betterment of your team. This has happened in many cases at sports, whether it's be World Cups or whether it be Olympics. Sports also helps you in making a disciplined person. It makes you more organized, systematic, as the number of drills, number of routines you're going to, number of practices you're doing, everything is in a systematic way within a time period. It makes you more responsible and more disciplined. So my dear friends, I'd like to say to all of you that take sports as fun for sure, but along with that, inculcate these values from sports as well so that you can become a better leader, you can become an independent person. So I'd like to conclude my speech by saying that these fundamental qualities of a leader can be achieved through sports. So play a sport and be a leader.